when I used to coach Science Olympiad when my kids were in school. And I remember the very, very first time I stepped into a classroom. So I don't know if you know what Science Olympiad is. You like teach, as a parent, you come in and you teach like a certain scientific topic. When then the kids go on and they compete and they have these events and they write. So it's like a extracurricular activity. Okay. Um, and I remember walking in the first time, it's a class of like 20 kids, which I'm supposed to get them ready to, compete and learn this material. And I asked them an exploratory question, and there was just silence. Like I asked, what do you think would happen if this and this were mixed, or with this, whatever my question is, right? Just complete silence. And the most important thing for a transformation process, from an advanced applied neuroscience perspective, is their initiative. If they don't initiate, no transformation. I can't initiate for you. Every initiative, every thought, every exercise, every it all has to be yours. So I'm not necessarily busy with autonomy, but you need autonomy. You need to experience autonomy to initiate. If you assign the responsibility of the learning, or the responsibility of the guidance, or the responsibility of the insights, or whatever else, if you assign that to your coach, you're not going to transform, because the initiative is transformative. So if I'm in front of a class and you ask them a question and they're just sitting back and they're expecting to absorb the content somehow, because I'm going to teach you and then you're going to take it in and then somehow you're supposed to go and compete, you're not going to be like, when you actually get to the competition day, you're not going to like be able to engage with it because you're in absorbing mode. My job as a coach, when I meet someone who is giving away their power in some way, one of the very first and most important foundations is to make sure that the initiative is in their hands. It's vital. Like, if in any way I end up taking their initiative from them, the transformation is not going to happen, or it's going to happen very slowly. So it's not, I'm not using the term autonomy, because to me that means something different. But I think we're in the same neighborhood. So insight is a form of initiative. However, insight is not the only thing you can initiate in a transformation process. I would love for you to initiate, as part of the transformation process, coming up with examples that illustrate what you're trying to achieve, what you're working on. What I want you to practice, I want you to create exercise examples for yourself. Number one. Number two, I want you to initiate through choice. So I want you to, I want you to, I don't like the language, but you're, for design wise, okay? Um, it would be valuable initiative wise if you actually also practice a lot of choice as part of the learning journey and the unlearning, relearning journey and the transformation process, that you have a lot of choice moments, because choice moments invite initiative. Every time you make a choice, you're initiating. When I was talking about choice as a form of initiative, I meant that all the change readiness skills themselves are designed as they're designed as choice mechanisms. Meaning, let's say that you need to work on deliberate self-perception. Okay, deliberate self-perception is a skill that says you're evaluating other people's perceptions of how the world should operate. You're evaluating what you think should be done in this situation, or how things should work in the situation, and then you actively choose what you want to align with in this particular moment. Do you want to align with other people's perceptions, or do you want to align with your own perception in this moment? The skill itself is designed that way, with a mechanism that says, look at A, look at B, and now choose which one you want to align with. So I'm saying a big, that's another form of initiative, because you, in practicing the skills themselves, you have choice. They're designed with an embedded choice, the skills themselves. So that's another form of initiative.